What's up, guys? So today I want to talk to you about Princess Cora, who does a pretty interesting Anita Sarkeesian parody. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of my viewers know who Anita Sarkeesian is. Probably knows her and loathes her quite a bit, but just in case you don't, let me give you a quick lowdown. Anita Sarkeesian is a really annoying feminist chick that sort of got famous by making videos about video games. She had a really popular series, or I don't know, it got her a lot of attention, called Tropes versus Women in Video Games, which basically, you know, she just bitched about how all video games are horrible and hate women and portray women in horrible, evil ways. And she's gotten a lot of media attention. She's fucking talking to the UN and all kinds of bullshit now. Kind of what got her started is she had a Kickstarter project to fund the Tropes versus Women series, and she made $160,000 off of this. And then she made some of these videos, and now she's like famous. You know, she's been on like the Colbert Report and, you know, all kinds, you know, United Nations, as I mentioned. And so, you know, people actually take this woman seriously, even though, you know, usually she's just spitting out the most inane drivel ever, like the most pathetic stuff ever. And it's typical of, you know, Western, highly privileged female feminists, or male feminists, I guess, you know, those cucks. But, you know, these highly privileged women, you know, who sit around and, you know, complain about things like the shape of a woman's butt in video games, you know, while women in, you know, certain countries are being casually raped and murdered. But, you know, rather than me sit here and try to endlessly describe, you know, the kind of thing she does, as always, let me just give you a little sample. And, you know, being the smart viewers that you are, because all my viewers are highly intelligent people, I'll let you guys just look at it for yourself and come to your own conclusions. Here's one of her more recent videos that she made where she's very upset because in video games, there are women who have nice-looking butts.
If you want to get to know a character, learn about their interests, goals, or desires, their butt is probably not going to give you that information. It won't tell you much about who they are or what they're thinking or feeling at any given time. But video game designers often choose to put tremendous focus on the butts of certain characters while going to almost absurd lengths to avoid calling attention to the butts of others.
So as you can imagine, there's been a lot of, you know, intelligent people who have completely destroyed this video and her other videos. Yes, you know, women in video games have nice asses because video games are mostly played by men, and we like nice asses. That's why, you know, the human species hasn't died out, pretty much. She never complains about or mentions the fact that, you know, almost every male character has biceps the size of small tree trunks and perfect abs and a chiseled jaw. But, you know, of course, the standard always only cuts one way. But, you know, the purpose of this video isn't really to get into or debate with or criticize Anita Sarkeesian. She's just, you know, a dumb, annoying chick, and we already all know this. But that's why I haven't made a video about her, because I don't know, she's just not even worthy of my brain. She's not even worthy thinking about. She's just another dumb hack spouting out old, tired theories that have no relevance to anyone who has been paying attention to what's going on in the world and the problems, you know, some very serious problems that are going on in the world. You know, the shape of a video game character's butt is the least of those problems. And anyone who thinks otherwise, I think, seriously needs to reevaluate what the hell they're doing with their life. So anyway, she's gotten a lot of negative attention from males, obviously, because like I said, video games are mostly played by males. I know there's girls too, but statistically, it's mostly guys. That's just the way it is. There's lots of things that guys mostly do, and then there's other things that girls mostly do. That's okay. That's all right, people. It's okay. So anyway, I want to tell you about this sort of kind of funny and sexy parody of Anita that I recently found. So apparently this girl is a cam girl. She does, cam shows and all that stuff. On Twitter, she's at Goddess Vienna 1. And recently she started doing this Anita Sarkeesian Parody sex show combo thing. So basically, imagine, so this girl basically from I haven't seen the show, not for any reason. I just, whatever, I haven't. But from what I've heard, she's kind of a dead on Anita Sarkeesian. She has it down pat. And so she sort of plays as Anita the whole time. And, she's complaining about patriarchy and, all kinds of bullshit. And then there's a sex show on top of it. So I don't know. So if you've ever had secret, sexual fantasies about Anita Sarkeesian, then this is kind of your big opportunity. Because Anita, she's not a bad-looking chick. She has no sense of fashion for the most part, and she generally looks like she really needs to get laid. So, maybe, this is sort of a way of fulfilling that idea. You can finally see Anita kind of get railed, and you can imagine that all is right in the world again. It's interesting too because the chick that's doing this parody, she's not just some dumb stripper or something. She's actually a very intelligent woman. She's completing her PhD, so she can talk the talk, and she knows all about Arnita. Why do I keep saying Arnita? Probably because I'm half crocked. Anita. What? Arnita. Who the hell's Arnita? Arnita. It sounds like something out of Gone from the Wind or something. Arnita. Anyway, she does a pretty good impression of Anita because she knows all about third wave feminism and all the bullshit that goes in it, and she hates it. She hates it and despises Anita Sarkeesian, and this was sort of the motivation behind her doing this. So it's kind of funny because, when she started this sort of gag or whatever, I don't think she really thought too much was going to come out of it. But then once it started, suddenly she has all of these Gamergate allies sort of holding her up on Twitter. And then, there's media talking about her, in various places. So she's getting quite a bit of attention. And apparently her show is stimulating in more ways than one. So if that's your kind of thing, more power to you. But I just thought I would share, and that's it from me for now. I'll see you guys next time.